Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the previous video, we learned how to take input from the user using the scanner class. But now it's time to make our programs think. How? Using control statements in Java. These statements help our program decide what to do next. Just like we make decisions in real life, let's explore how. What are control statements? In simple terms, control statements controls the flow of our program based on certain conditions. For example, if it's raining, take an umbrella, otherwise go without it. Similarly, in Java, we can tell the program if a condition is true, do this, otherwise do that. And for that, we use decision-making statements. Types of control statements. In Java, we have three main types of control statements. First is decision-making statements, which is if else, if ladder, and switch. Second is looping statements, for, while, and do while. And next is jump statements, break, continue, and return. In this video, we will focus on the first one, which is decision-making statements. First is the if statements. The simplest and most common statements is the if statement. It executes a block of code only if the condition is true. So here in the example, Java checks the condition age is greater than or equals to 18. Since it's true, it prints you are eligible to vote. If the condition was false, it would simply skip this block. Next is the if-else statements. Now, what we want the program to do something else when the condition is false. That's where if-else comes in. For example, this time Java checks the condition since 16 is not greater than or equals to 18, it goes to the else part. So it prints, sorry, you are not eligible yet. Simple decision making. Next is if-else ladder. What if we have multiple conditions to check, not just true or false? For that we use the if-else ladder. Here in the example, Java checks the condition one by one from top to bottom. As soon as one condition becomes true, it executes that block and skips the rest. So with 85 marks, it prints grade A. The next is nested if statements. Sometimes we need to check a condition inside another condition. That's called a nested if statement. Here in the example, first it checks if age is greater than or equals to 18. Then inside that, it checks if you have an ID. If both are true, you can enter, otherwise it shows the relevant message. This is how nested decisions work step by step. And the next is switch statement. When you have to check many possible values of a single variable, switch is often better and cleaner than writing too many if-else conditions. Here in the example, the variable day is compared with each case. When day is equals to 3, it matches with case 3 and prints Wednesday. The break statement is very important. It stops the checking once a match is found. If no match is found, Java runs the default block. So now the question comes when to use if-else and when to use switch. Use if-else when you are checking ranges or logical conditions, and use switch when you are checking fixed values of one variable like days, months, menu options, etc. Now let's recap what we learned. If executes code when condition is true. If-else handles both true and false. If-else if checks multiple conditions. Nested if means condition inside another condition. Switch cleaner alternative for multiple fixed values. All these help our program decide what to do next. And that's all for control statements in Java. Now your programs can make decisions just like humans. In the next video, we will learn about loops in Java, where we make the computer repeat tasks automatically. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe.